everyone, welcome back. Today we are going to be working on everybody's favorite hips, right? We want to open up those hips so we can get some more mobility out of them, some flexibility, some strength, all the things, make yourself feel ooey gooey. Maybe we'll even release some pent up energies and emotions that are tied into our hips. Who knows? Just be open to the opportunity and the experience, right? Alrighty, so today we are going to start in Supta Baddha Konasana, which is reclined bound angle pose. So lay down on your mat, soles of your feet together, your knees are going to splay apart. That's right, we're getting right into it. Let those hips open up. If you want, you can kind of walk your fingers all along those hips, right along that V pelvic line, maybe down the inner thighs a little bit. Or you can choose to let those legs just hang open like that. Place one hand on your heart and one hand on your stomach. So just be here and breathe. Coming to this space, coming to this place. Coming to your mat, yourself, and your breath. Breathing in through the nose, out through the nose. Each breath becoming a little bit deeper and a little bit more cyclical until you find that pattern of breath that you feel connected to move with today. So deep breath in through the nose. Exhale out the mouth, release. Even bigger breath in through the nose. Exhale out the mouth, release. Deep breath in through the nose. Exhale out the mouth, release. Good. And then we're going to go to that breath in through the nose, out through the nose. Just noticing how that feels, how good that breath is within our bodies. So amazing. Good. And then from here, we're going to take our legs, bring them together. You've got to be kidding me. Bring our legs together. We're going to hug them into our chest. Give yourself a quick squeeze here, and then you're going to rock yourself up 3 times. So 1 and 2 and then 3. Good job. All right, from here, scoot your tushy backwards, and we are going to bring the soles of the feet together, Baddha Konasana. So bound angle pose here. I want you to clasp your hands together, bring them underneath your feet, the soles of your feet. And I want you to sit up nice and tall. So we're pressing our knees down through the hip joint, right? Activating, trying to push them down. Good. And as you're doing that, you're pulling on the feet. So we have these opposite directions. We're pushing down through the hips, lifting up through the chest. Try to bring your chest through your arms. Shoulders are down away from the ears. Nice and erect through that spine, belly button pulled in, activated core. Breathing. Beautiful. Take a deep breath in. Even taller. Exhale, pull on those feet, pull yourself forward, but only go as far forward as your back is straight. Once you feel it start to curl, back off just a little bit. Let those hips open up, right? Long spine. Tailbone goes back, crown of the head goes forward. Breathing. Good, yes. Feel that breath. Inhale, send all that energy to any areas of tension. And as you exhale, release that tension, right? Inhale, acceptance, gratitude. Exhale, the stress, the tension, and the frustration. Good, and then releasing out of there on your next exhale. We're gonna scooch those feet forward or move the booty back, whatever works best for you. Moving that flesh out from underneath the butt so that you're sitting right on those sit bones. Next, we're gonna push those knees down again from the hip joint. Grab underneath those hands again. And now this time, I want you to pull the belly in round. We're gonna bring the top of the head to the arches of the feet. Right, so round, 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 round. Keep those knees opening up nice and wide. Hold here. Breathing in through the nose and out through the nose. One more breath. And then on your next inhale, coming on up. Good, knees come together. Let's rotate ourselves over, coming into our tabletop position. 5 cat-cows. Inhale, looking up. Exhale, press the ground away round. Inhale, up. Exhale, press the ground away and round. Inhale, up. Exhale, press the ground away and round. 2 more times. Inhale, up. Exhale, press the ground away, round. Last one. Inhale, up. And then exhale, press the ground away, round. Good, bringing it back to center. All right, from here, big toes together, knees come apart, press yourself back, find your child's pose. Forehead down to the ground, reaching long across that mat. Breathing here, pressing the hips back, right? Reaching forward, but also pressing back, extending the full length of that spine. Breathe. Good, inhale, rounding it forward again. Take that right leg, reach it back behind you. Bring the knee into the nose, round. Extend it back. Good, then we're gonna bring it all the way out to the side. You can keep a straight leg or you can bend it. And then we're gonna bring it down and extend it back. Bring it in round. Good, extend it all the way back. Bring it to the side, bend, bring it in, extend it back. Last round, bring it all the way into the nose. Extend it back to the side, bend if you're not there already. Bring it down, extend it back. Good, and then bring it down to the mat. Let's switch sides to the other side here. So extend the left leg back nice and long. Bring it into your nose, round. Good, extend it back. Leg goes to the side, you can bend it here. Bend, in, extend it back. Round it into your nose. Good, extend it back. All the way around. Bend, down and in. One more round as you extend it back. Round it into your nose. Good, extend it back. Around, bend, down, extend. Beautiful. 3 cat-cows here. Inhale up. Exhale, press the ground away, round. Inhale up. Exhale, press the ground away and round. One more time. Inhale up. Exhale, press the ground away and round. Good, bringing it back to center. All right, we're gonna go back to that right leg. Reach it behind you. Want you to bring that knee all the way into the right armpit and then to the outside of the right hand. Good, from here. Come on up, hands to your hips. Tuck those hips underneath you, right? So hips come underneath. We're not coming here, just underneath, pelvic tuck. Then we're going to lean forward, but we only want to lean so far forward where our hips don't jut backwards, okay? So 90 degrees first, then hips tuck under, lean in. Good, you're gonna feel a big stretch through that hip flexor. And you probably won't go as far forward as you usually would if you were to just lean into it, right? So hips are tucked under, then we lean forward, right? Do you see the difference? Beautiful, lifting tall through the torso. You can bring your hands to your knee if you'd like, or if you wanna challenge your balance, squeezing into that midline, reach up nice and tall. Hold. Beautiful, exhale, hands come to your hips, set the hips back, toes face upwards. Lean it forward, stretching out that hamstring. So press the heel down into the ground and pull back isometrically, right? Isometric means we're not moving actually, we're just pressing down, squeezing, contracting those muscles. Leaning forward. You want to challenge your balance and your core. No hands, again, straight spine. If we start to curve, back off a little bit. You can bring your hands to your thigh. You can also bring your hands to the ground. Breathe. Open those hips. Inhale, bring that air, that energy to those areas of tension. Exhale, relax. Right, that fine line between control and surrender. Good, one more breath, and then lift up that torso wherever you're at. We're gonna rotate to the left, okay? Rotate to the left. Our right leg is to the side. We are balancing hip over knee on the left leg. And I want you to take your hands, put them right in front of you. And we're gonna press ourselves back. Hips go down to our heel, come back forward. You can also choose to round yourself forward, right? So you can do it very stable. If that feels good to you, or we can come back, we can round our spine forward and arch it back. Totally up to you. We're gonna do 2 more times. Wherever your body needs to be today. 1 more, round it forward. Press it back. Good, let's round it forward again. Bring it back up. Let's do 3 cat-cows here. So inhale up. Exhale, press the ground away. It's gonna feel a little bit different. Inhale up. Exhale, press the ground away. Inhale up. Exhale, press the ground away. Good, all right, walk those hands back over. Got all these leaves on my hands. Walk these hands back over to that hamstring stretch position. And we're gonna keep walking over so the hands are on the opposite side of the leg. Hips are still in as alignment as you can. Foot is flexed. You're gonna feel this up the side of that leg in that IT band. Again, long spine. If this is a lot for you, just simply rotate the torso. One more breath. Good, rotate those hands back to center. This time, rock it forward. We're gonna allow those hips to come through, let them come down to the side. Hands are on the inside of that right foot. Let the hips come all the way down. So we have options. You can hang out here, let this hip open up. We're gonna be here for a few breaths. You can drop down to the elbows if that feels good for you. You can also choose to stretch out the quad, right? So you're gonna bend the back leg, reach around with the right hand, grab the foot, pull it into your booty. If that feels good, right? We're still trying to press those hips forward. If we start to come back, push it forward, right? If that feels good, you want to get deeper, feel free to go down to that elbow. Or if you want even more hip, you can open up the knee. And if you want even more, you can open up the other foot. Right? So many options, so many things that we can do here. Good, gently release that foot if you have it. If you're in your standard stance, probably feels really ooey gooey right now. Congratulations. All right, we're gonna take that right leg, bring it back behind us, find our tabletop position. Inhale up, exhale, press the ground away, 3 cat-cows. Inhale up, exhale, press the ground away. Last one, inhale up, and then exhale, press the ground away. Good, all right, let's bring it back to center. We're gonna bring the left leg behind us, bring the knee into the armpit, and then place the hand on the outside of the left foot. Good, from there, lifting yourself up, or the left hands, you can't have that many feet. All right, so from here, we're going to tuck the pelvis underneath, just like we did before, and then lean forward. If you need to scooch that foot forward a smidge, you can. Remember, we're not releasing all the way down, we're keeping that tuck underneath. Activation, feeling that hip flexor open up. Hang out here. If you want, you can put your hands to your knees, or you can reach up, challenge your balance, challenge your core. Beautiful job. Keep breathing. One more breath. Hands come to the hips. Let's set them back. Flex that front foot. Make any adjustments that you need to. Remember, pressing down through the heel, isometrically pulling back into the hip joint. Then we lean forward. So again, challenge the core. Hands can stay on the hips, or you can bring the hands down. If you have blocks, you can also use blocks. You can use your thigh. Just never put it on your knee for me, okay? Breathe. Focus. Notice how the body is feeling. Do you notice that your mind wanders when you get into these poses that are slightly uncomfortable? right? Bring it back. Focus on the present, the here, the now. Things outside of this don't matter. They'll be here anyway. Focus on you. Learn that it's okay to focus on you. Good. From here, we are going to come up, rotate to the side. Now I'm going to rotate so that my butt isn't facing the camera. We're going to rotate to the side. This time we are balancing on our right knee. Left leg is long. Perfect. Hands here, we're going to put them down in front of us. Press the hips back. We're doing this 5 times and then bring it forward. So again, we can do this with a nice straight back. There's nothing wrong with that. Or if you would like, you can arch it back and round it forward. Arch it back, round it forward. We got one more time. Press back and bring it back forward. Good job. Find that alignment again. We've got 3 cat-cows in this position. Inhale up. Exhale, press the ground away. Inhaling in. Exhale, press the ground away. Inhale up. And exhale, press the ground away. Beautiful. All right, walk those hands back over to the leg. We're back in that hamstring stretch position. All right, from here, keep walking the hands over to on the outside of that left leg. If that is a little much for you right now, come back up to the starting position and simply rotate that torso. You can choose to put both hands on that left hip or on the ground. Flex, flex, flex. Breathe. Core is tight, hips are pressing back. Nothing changes except for that torso direction. One more breath. Beautiful. Walk those hands back to center. We're going to press our hips forward. Hands go on the inside of that left foot. Now, same thing other side. We can either hang out here, let that hip open up, get nice and ooey gooey here. You can also choose to pull that hip up or pull those toes under like that. Drop down to the elbows. Options, whatever you did on the other side to do on this side. I'm just going to go through your options again. So we can be here. We can choose to stretch out that quad, bend the back leg. Hand pulls behind, pull the booty in, or to the heel into the booty. That feels okay. You can drop it down to the elbow. Deeper stretch. You can choose to open it up. And again, if you want it deeper, drop it down on the elbow. Wherever you are at. Good, wherever you're at, I bet you feel super ooey gooey right now, so gently release back to this center position. Take that left leg, bring it back behind you, find your tabletop position. This time we're gonna sexy cat-cow it out. So close the eyes, roll the shoulders, the head, the neck, the hips, drop it low, bring it high. Moving in whatever way feels good to you. Moving intuitively, moving with the breath, moving intentionally. Good, 2 more breaths. Finding where you are. Good, and then bringing it back to center. Excellent job. All right, from here, I'm gonna tuck those toes under, hips go to the sky. Find that down dog. Pedal it out. Extend through those armpits, bend the knees. I'd rather see bent knees than a shoulder angle, right? Pedal it out, breathe, release the neck. Shake your head no, shake your head yes. Just let it hang, let that big ol' 8-pound noggin hang, right? Breathing, 2 more breaths here. Inhale, high, high, high on those toes. Tiptoe your feet all the way up to your hands. Big toes together, heels slightly apart. Inhale, half lift, hands to shins or thighs or the ground. Exhale, forward fold, release the neck. Bend the knees nice and deep. Pull the belly in, round that spine all the way up to standing. Reach to the sky, big breath in. Exhale, hands come down to your heart center. Good, all right, so from here, scoot yourself forward all the way to the front of your mat. I want you to ground down through that right foot. Lift up the left knee, find some balance here. Hands reach to the sky. Extend the left leg all the way back. Slowly, slowly, gently. Extend. Come to a high lunge. Cactus the arms. Exhale. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, cactus. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, cactus. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, hands come down to heart center. Look to the right. Drop the elbow to the knee. If you'd like, you can also open this up nice and wide. And if it's further in your practice, you can choose to take a bind here, wherever you're at. 2 more breaths. Gently come back to this prayer twisted position. Untwist, untwist, reaching up nice and tall. Extend, extend, extend. Straighten out that front leg. Now, if you need to, scooch that back leg in a smidge, right? Tends to be a little too wide for me. Hands go to your hips. Lean forward, square the hips off. Lean forward. Hands come down, pyramid pose. Beautiful hamstring stretch, and you're stretching out the calf behind you. You can also take your hands, put it on your shin, put it on your thigh. Avoid that knee. From here, step that left leg in to meet the right. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold it forward, bend the knees, round the spine all the way up to standing. From here, reach those arms up nice and high to the side. Round down through the left leg this time. Right knee comes up. Find your balance. And then extend that leg all the way back. Reach, 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 reach. Come to a high lunge. Deep breath in. Exhale, cactus the arms. Deep breath in. Exhale, cactus. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, cactus. Good. This time, inhale, reach up. Hands come down to heart center. Rotate to the left. Drop the elbow to the knee. And if you'd like, you can open this up. And again, if you're more in your practice, you can choose to find your bind. Totally up to you. Just make sure that that back heel is stacked over the toes. 2 more breaths wherever you are at. And then bring those hands back to prayer. Rotate to the front. Good. Inhale, reaching up. Exhale, extend that leg. You can step that back leg in a smidge if you would like to. Hands come down to your hips. Square the hips off. Lean it forward, going into pyramid pose. Hands can stay on your hips. Bring them to your thigh, your shin. If you have blocks, you can use blocks. Or hands come down to the ground. Stretching the hamstring, stretching the calf. Keep those hips square, squeezing into the midline. And the midline is an imaginary line from your nose down between your chest, belly button, pelvic bone. Gaze is at the front of the mat. 1 more breath. Gently bend into that front knee. Step the right foot in to meet the left. Reach the arms up high to the sky. Exhale, hands come down to heart center. Fantastic. From here, we're gonna open up, big step to the side. Find that wide-legged stance. Fabulous. From here, I want you to take those toes, face them forward, and then turn them in about 5 degrees. And I want you to press into the outside blades of the feet. That's gonna help you stay stable and keep the feet from sliding out to the sides. Good. Hands come to your hips. Inhale. Big breath in. Exhale, fold it forward. Flat back. Breathe. Hold. Challenge the core. Exhale, place those hands down on the ground. Good. Let the head fall down. Full forward fold here. Release that upper body. Press the hands down into the ground. Inhale, round it up to a half lift. Exhale, lead with the chest down to a forward fold. Inhale, round it up to a half lift. Flat back. Exhale. Bring it down. Inhale, round it up to a flat back. Exhale, chest leads on the way down, forward fold. Breathe, inhale. Exhale, out the mouth, release. Good. Inhale, round that spine all the way up to standing. Fantastic. All right, rotate the toes out to the sides. Inhale, arms up. Drop the hips down, goddess pose. Good. From here, you can just rock a little bit from side to side. Arms stretched nice and tall. Good. Coming back to center. Hands come down. One hand on each knee. Push the knees out just slightly. Just get a little bit more in there, but only if it's comfortable for you. Good. From here, left elbow, left knee. Push the right leg out. Right, old school gym stretch. Good, bring it to the other side. Right elbow, right knee. Push the left knee out. Good, bringing it back to center. Hips are still down. Oh, I know, you're feeling it. This time we're gonna drop our arm down, press into the ground, reach. Bring it down and bring it around the front. Right hand down, reach. Trying to stay centered, right? Sometimes we have a tendency to do this. Do your best to stay centered. Keep those hips underneath you. Good, reaching it around to the front. Back up, push, 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 lift out of those hips. Yes, bring it back down. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, back down. Inhale, up. Exhale, back down. Good. Inhale, back up. Hands come down to heart center. Bring those toes back forward and then in about that 5 degrees. Hands are gonna come behind us this time, so inhale. Exhale, hands clasp behind us. You can make a fist, just like that. Shoulders roll back. Lift the heart, inhale. Exhale, fold forward, flat back, all the way down. Try to bring the crown of the head down. Arms are over your head, let them fall open. Stretch it out. Breathe. Pressing the outside blades of the feet, find that stability. Keep extending the tailbone tall. Deep breath in, exhale, release.